if you've been thinking about starting an AI agency consultancy, this right here is the biggest trap in the AI agency space right now. And I see 9 out of 10 beginners fall right into it. And they spend months, sometimes a whole year, trying to become an expert developer, piecing together a dozen different apps, wrestling with APIs, stressing about security, all before they made a single dollar. And what if I told you that you're trying to build a car from scratch when you could be handed the keys to a brand new fully loaded Tesla for a fraction of the cost, right? So in this video, I'm gonna show you the fastest path that I've seen to get that first $10,000 month as an AI agency owner. And it involves ignoring almost everything those gurus are telling you to do. And just so you know, these are not just things that I'm making up, all right? I've literally seen this work for multiple AI businesses, and I've worked in tech sales for tech software company, and I've helped businesses generate hundreds of thousands of dollars building my own automated systems that sells their services. And I mainly did it by focusing on speed and simplicity, not complexity. So let's talk about the problem first, the Frankenstein's monster approach. Okay, so you see a cool AI video and you think, I can build that. I know I can. And then you start with like make.com for the automations. And then you realize you need a better chat bot. So then you add in voice flow. Then you need to store the data. So you try and connect that to Google Sheets or Airtable, which costs money. And then you need to send emails and text messages, and you plug in Twilio and SendGrid. And so you're trying to hold all that together with custom code and webhooks as well. And before you know it, you got a dozen different subscriptions, and your client's data is scattered against 5 or 10 different platforms with questionable security. And then when one thing breaks, that entire system collapses, and you're not an AI agency at that point. You're a full-time IT guy for your own business. And now your revenue is dead because you're stuck in the nightmare of maintenance. And you're probably wondering, okay, so how did he read that so well? Because I kind of went through it. Like, not all of it, because I broke out of that matrix, but that's what I'm trying to help you do today so that you don't go down that full same journey. Now, if you already have, look, it happens to the best of us. But this is where we need that paradigm shift though, okay? So we gotta stop thinking as a developer and start thinking like a business owner, right? In our case, business consultants in AI. So the consultant and the owner, they don't ask, how can I build this from scratch? They ask, what's the fastest, most reliable path to solving my customer's problem and then generating cash flow? So what if you could use a platform that's already spent millions of dollars on research and development? A platform that has already built the CRM, the funnels, the emails, and the text capabilities, the booking calendars, and all the AI-powered conversations all under one roof at that. And you can sell it. Well, that platform is GoHighLevel. And it's not just a tool, it's an entire toolbox. So I'm gonna be crystal clear here though. Over 90% of businesses that you'll ever work with, plumbers, the dentists, the realtors, the coaches, they don't need a hyper customized multi-platform AI monstrosity. They just don't. They need a system that's reliable. It catches leads, books appointments, and nurtures the customers. And GHL does that better than any other business that I've found. First, it's an truly all-in-one space, okay? So when a lead comes in, they live inside the GHL CRM. The AI conversation happens right there. The bookings are on a GHL calendar, and if you connect your Google calendars, you can do that, or Apple, whatever, you can do that as well. Then the confirmation emails and texts are sent from GHL as well. It's one seamless, secure system. So no more flying between 10 different apps. Number 2, speed is your unfair advantage. And this is what I learned while working for a multi-million-dollar big tech company. While other beginners are watching their 50th YouTube tutorial on N8N error handling, you can have that fully functional, branded, and sellable AI receptionist system ready to go in a single afternoon. And you can literally start making money this week, especially if you're willing to ask people that you already know who own businesses. Now, third, the business model is actually built in. So GHL is designed to be white label. So you can put your logo on it, connect your Stripe account, and sell it as your own proprietary software. And you're not just a service provider, you're a SaaS company now with recurring revenue from day one. And the reason you can say it's proprietary is because GHL is like the shell, right? You still have to have your own juice, your own frameworks and systems and prompts that go inside of GHL that makes that come alive as your business. And that's what truly makes it yours and your proprietary juice as well. What I like to say is it's like the Lamborghini truck and the Audi truck, okay? Both of them are owned by the same company and they have the same chassis and they have the same engine. The only difference is branding and logos, marketing. And then there's a little tweaking on the Lamborghini engine, but that's the proprietary sauce that makes one of them 90,000 and the other one 250,000. You feel me? Now, am I saying those platforms like N8N and Make.com are totally useless? No, like they're incredibly powerful like platforms, but those are what I call level 2 tools. So when you land that massive enterprise client with the 6-figure budget who needs the deeply custom integrations with their ancient internal softwares, like this is what the smart path would look like. Okay. And this is how I'm going to handle it going forward. You start with GHL and then you build that profitable, stable consultancy serving the 90% of businesses that are the perfect fit. Then you stack their recurring revenue. Okay. Now, once the huge client comes along, you can use the profits to be able to hire a specialist N8N developer and go from there. And here's the most important part. Because you've been in the trenches and you understand the fundamentals of automation, right? You know what's possible and what's not. So when that developer ends up quoting you 100 hours for a project, you have the knowledge, the basic knowledge to know if that's fair or if they're trying to get you, right? So you learn the game by making that money with GHL first so that you don't get scammed when you decide to play in the big leagues later. So you do have a choice. You can take the slow, hard, expensive path of a developer and just maybe have that clunky product to sell in 6 months, or you can take that fast, smarter, profitable path of a business owner and start selling a proven, powerful system by this weekend. So to make this an absolute no-brainer for you, I'm going to give you the entire AI agency business in a box for free when you sign up for GHL using the link in the description below. So you're going to get the one-click AI receptionist snapshot that installs the entire system for you, okay? Like you're going to be able to see, it's going to give you the ground basis to build the agent, and then you'll be able to add in the prompts that make it worth it in whatever industry that you work with. And to sweeten up that deal for you, I'm going to give you the vault of 50 plus industry specific AI prompts that you can just plug in and change the business name and a little bit extra. And then boom, you have the voice agent for that agent. Maybe it's, beauticians or barbers, electricians, whatever it is, it's in that list of 50. And if it's not, it might not be worth going after. I don't know. I'm just saying. But anyways, outside of that, I'm also going to, instead of the normal 14-day trial, the link below is going to get you the extended 30-day trial because they rock with your boy, okay? So they want to give you something extra for watching from here. And you're not going to be able to find that on the website at all. So that's going to give you a full month to be able to plug this in and then have your first paying client before you even have to pay a dime. And this is everything you need to stop just learning about AI agents and start earning money. All right. So click the first link in the description below to get that free trial and all those free bonuses. It's time to build this the smart way. All right. And I'm going to be doing this with you. Right. So I'm not just talking it. I'm going to be doing this every week where y'all will be able to see what I'm doing as well. So you can possibly do it or maybe teach me some stuff as well, because AI is not going anywhere. I've been talking about it for the last 2 years and I've been learning about it, for a while now. And it's time to put my money where my mouth is and do it. So if you want to do it with me, click that first link in the description below. We'll probably have a little cohort together, you know what I mean, where we can hang out and learn together. But we're going to start simple. We're going to get paid, and then we're going to scale. I'll see you in the next one.